Hey everybody, Rachel Tiede here with your update on this September 27th here on 13 Now. We got a lot to get to. First, there is a plea from a woman that was involved in a shooting of a state trooper. That happened in Duanesburg. You might remember this case. The Schenectady County District Attorney's Office is saying today that Alicia Ariol was the driver of the car that drove away after a gun was fired at a trooper on I-88 during a traffic stop. This happened last June. She was the girlfriend of Nelson Troche, the man who fired the gun and then later died by suicide. The Schenectady County DA's office says Ariol was driving more than 110 miles per hour when he was pulled over. The DA says Ariol was not armed, but she did help her boyfriend all along the way. She reclined her seat in the car so that he could take a shot at the trooper. Zach Richter is following up on this story and will bring us what the district attorney had to say coming up on News Channel 13 Live at 11. An update on Eric Adams here tonight. The New York City mayor pleading not guilty today to federal bribery charges. After months of investigation, Adams is accused of taking illegal campaign contributions and bribes from foreign nationals in exchange for favors. He faces conspiracy, wire fraud, and bribery charges. He says he's innocent and that he does not plan to resign amid all of this. This is kind of an interesting story here. 2 people are now under arrest. This is following an alleged drunken crash in Lake George. The Warren County Sheriff's Office says the crash happened late last Saturday on State Route 9N. 2 cars hit each other. Authorities say both of these drivers were drunk in separate vehicles. They hit each other. They had nothing to do with each other. Matthew McVeigh was found to have a .24 BAC. Nicholas Ginter refused to submit to a breathalyzer test. So what are the chances that both of them would hit each other? Let's talk about your forecast here. We have been talking about Helene, which is now a post-tropical cyclone. It is no longer a hurricane. And right now you can see it rotating over Tennessee, Kentucky, part of it in Missouri and Arkansas, that sort of area right now. And you'll notice that clouds are streaming into our area right now, but no rain as of yet. So taking a little bit of a closer look here, the clouds streaming in, and the clouds are going to be with us for the foreseeable future. That is the weekend story, the weather story here. The rain chances the next several days, there's a small chance of rain Saturday and Sunday for us. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, more of a chance for rain, but for the weekend, I would not cancel any outdoor plans that you might have because of that rain. Temperatures right now, 60 in Schaghticoke, 59 in Duanesburg, 61 in Kinderhook. So in the 50s and the 60s tonight, and a great night to get out there and play pickleball, or a great day tomorrow, I should say. 58 degrees in the morning, a little bit of patchy fog, but that will go away once the sun comes up a little bit more. 69 degrees, mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon, and 75 by the time we get to the evening with those clouds staying with us. All right, let's talk more about Helene here in more detail and the other systems that we are continuing to watch. This is Auburn. You can see here that stadium, and it was a different view 24 hours ago for obvious reasons with Helene. Obviously, things are much calmer tonight. A lot of the areas, though, that were hit by Helene are still experiencing power outages, especially in Florida and the Georgia areas here. Post-tropical cyclone Helene right now is 50 miles south-southeast of Louisville, 35-mile-per-hour wind sustained, 45-mile-per-hour gusts. Compare that to when it made landfall as a Category 4 24 hours ago with sustained winds of 140 miles per hour. The gusts were higher than that. Just insane. I can't even imagine what that's like. But this system moving pretty slowly now, 17 miles per hour, north-northwest. It's expected to slow down here over the next day and really stall over the Tennessee Valley over the weekend. So the areas in the Tennessee Valley are going to see a lot of rain, some flooding. I would not be surprised if we saw some mudslides in the higher areas. So not a great situation. Just because it's not a hurricane anymore doesn't mean that it can't pack a punch. So there are some other systems here. We've got Hurricane Isaac and we've got Tropical Storm Joyce. Let's talk about Isaac here first. This system we're not concerned about. It's a Category 1, but it's staying out over the Atlantic, downgrading to a post-tropical low by the time we get to Monday. So staying out over the ocean, and the same timeline for Joyce actually as well, and same situation, staying low. It's going to stay out over the ocean. So we're really not concerned about them, but those are the ones that are showing up on these graphics right now. So just giving you a heads up on that. Coming up on News Channel 13 Live at 11, we're going to break down hour by hour your weekend forecast, when the rain is going to arrive, who specifically it's going to target over the weekend. Again, I would not cancel your outdoor plans because of any of it. And then speaking of hurricanes, a quick reminder about our special that's coming up here, Into the Eye, our hurricane special. It's on Monday from 7 to 8 on News Channel 13. And then on my 4, our sister station, where you find News Channel 13 Live at 9, that station, 10 to 11. And it's really, I think it's really interesting. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit biased about this because I participated, but I think it's cool. I mean, we're going to have so many stories. We've been working on this since April, literally. Reed talked to people who literally fly into the hurricanes, the people that have been giving us the data for Helene, talking about why they do that, how insane the plane is that flies into allows them to do this. I did a couple stories looking into the storms that we have seen: Irene, Lee, Floyd, Sandy. Some of you might remember those. They weren't that long ago, most of them. So taking a look at those, talking about how the capital region has changed. Schoharie, the mayor talked to me about how Schoharie changed a lot after Irene, and things that they do today are because of Irene. So the lasting impacts there that have changed Schoharie for the better. But a lot of stories, again, show that one more time. That is on Monday from 7 to 8, 10 to 11 on my 4. So lots of exciting things to come. News Channel 13 Live at 11 is coming up in about just over an hour. I will see you there.